Yo, what's up guys, it's Melontosh here and I'm back with week 8 of the GPC and we're going up against Rhyquin and his Nidoqueen Park Rangers, who is 2-5. We are also 2-5, so it's kind of a, you know, a sucky bad people match, but at the same time he's not actually that bad because he just took over from a team, so it's kind of meh. Just bad record, if that makes sense. But before I get into anything, I have to say I'm sorry. This is indeed a post-com, as I'm sure you can probably see in front of you. I had to post-com this match because Exeter decided not to record my mic on my live, and I did not realize till today, which is Saturday. It is currently 12:35, and I was going to literally start rendering my video, and I would have had it up by maybe 4 because we got new internet, so my videos freaking upload so much quicker now. But now I probably won't get it up till about 7 or 8, so that's when you guys will be seeing it, because I'm gonna have to do this recording. And I'm sorry, I've never done a post-com before, so we're gonna see how this goes. I'm not sure if people script them. I'm not scripting it, I'm just going with the flow. So Rhyquin's team, he's got Kyurem-Black, him on top, Vaporeon, Uxie, Thundurus, and Gengar. If you guys did not see the team builder, please go check it out in the description down below. While you're there, make sure you go check out Rhyquin. He makes really good content. He's way bigger than me. If you know who I am and you don't know who Rhyquin is, then they don't know what you're doing with your life, but still go check him out if for some reason you don't know him. The ones that he left behind were his Mega Pidgeot, his Coughing, and the Ferrothorn. So Ferrothorn's kind of meth him because it can do a lot, but at the same time I've definitely got things for it. So many of my mons get fire coverage. Rhyquin sets up on it. It doesn't do too much for him. Mega Pidgeot I thought was kind of a definite could bring for him if he wanted to go hyper offense, but he did bring a slightly bulkier squad, and to be fair, Kyurem-Black and Thundurus literally do the dirty work on my team anyway, so he doesn't need the Mega Pidgeot, but it's still nice for him. It's got good speed tier against my team, but then again, Sucker Punch from M-Absol and M-Ball are going to do a lot to it anyway, so I understand why he didn't want to bring that, but this is the team he brought. Definite threats to my team are the Thundurus and the Kyurem-B. I knew that was going to happen in the game. So let's see who we lead with. I decided to lead with my Mamoswine because it's my least valuable member of the team. If, like in my practice match, he leads with the Thundurus, then I have a reasonable matchup to do with the Focus Sash. However, you're going to see what I do in a bit, which isn't great. So I'm going to leave my my Mamoswine here, as he does indeed lead with the Thundurus. And what I'm going to do actually is go into my Crobat to scout for the Grass Knot, which is what I did in my practice match, which I told myself I wouldn't do, but I wanted to save Mamoswine basically for the Kyurem-Black, and that was my thought process. I just got really scared of the Kyurem-Black all over again. So I go into the Crobat as he does reveal the Grass Knot. I knew he wouldn't be going for an electric type move there, so I could safely go into my Crobat. So now here I'm thinking maybe he's going to go for the electric type move, and I'm going to go into my Rhyquin, which is special defensive and can take any hit from this thing, as he does indeed go for the Psychic, I believe. Yes, he does indeed go for the Psychic. So he goes for Psychic, I eat that up. I realize maybe he doesn't need electric coverage at this time, and I'm kind of running calcs and stuff. So I think I just fire off a Psychic here, as he does reveal the U-turn. I was a bit scared of knockoff, but I decided I could just live it. I think I might recover. I'm not sure. Either Psychic or recover here. I think Psychic's my play. As I do indeed go for the Acid Armor. I go for the Acid Armor so I can take another knockoff afterwards. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to think I can just start setting up, and I'm just going to go for the recover here. As Rhyquin makes a really good play and with some good prep and goes for the Yawn. So this means that I can't set up on Rhyquin. However, it does mean that in the back, if something else goes to sleep, then Rhyquin can set up on his team because he can't put more than one mon to sleep. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go out into my Crobat here, just so I can U-turn out and take any hit he wants to go for. I'm fairly sure he's not going to go for Psychic, as he does just U-turn out. So I can now get initiative. I outspeed everything on his team, but unfortunately he brings in this Kyurem-Black, and this is a massive problem for me. I do not have a switch in. Look down my team, there's no such thing as a switch in, so I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird here, try and get damage on this thing. There's literally nothing I can do to this thing, so I go for the Brave Bird. And he goes just straight up for the Dragon Claw. Here, I calc that he's not. He could be Jolly Banded, or he could be Adamant Scarf, and I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure, but then again, I think that I thought he'd maybe be Expert Belt or something like that, because it's really useful for him. So I'm going to pause here because I need to talk, because Expert Belt allows him to switch up his move, which if I brought Regirock or Tank Growth, he'd need to do with Ice Beam or Earth Power, but I didn't bring either of them, so maybe that was a good bring on his part, as he's going to make the good play into his Thundurus after I take a massive damage from that Dragon Claw, meaning that his Kyurem-B can still take Sucker Punches from my M-Absol. So he's going to go out into his Thundurus here, which again I have no switch-ins to do. Resist it, I only do 31%. So here I think I'm just going to sack off my Crobat because there's nothing else I really can do. Or do I go into Rhyquin? Yeah, I just go for the Roost here. I'm thinking maybe he's going to go for the Electric type move, but he does just go for the Psychic again, confirming to me that he probably doesn't have an electric type move on this Thunderous. As I go out into my Snorlax, I just want to Pursuit Trap this thing, but then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scout for the fighting move and just go out into my Reuniclus, because I think this thing could be bringing, if it's Focus Blast it's fine, but I need this thing, I need Snorlax for the Gengar, so I need to keep it around, as he does indeed reveal the superpower, so that's good for me. He can U-turn out, but his attack is dropped now, so I think I'm just going to fire off a Psychic this time on that Uxie switching. Or I may just recover. I think I think I just go for the Psychic here. Wow, I'm not very good at this at all, am I? As he does go into the Mexi, who is his Uxie, so I'm just gonna fire off the Psychic. And now I kind of have to switch out, but I think he's going to go for the Yawn, so I'm just going to recover up so I'm at max HP so I can take on that Thunderous as well as I possibly can, as he actually sets up his rocks. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to capitalize on this Yawn play and go out into my Snorlax. I do have the Rest and the Sleep Talk on my Snorlax, so putting this thing to sleep is not the biggest issue for me. So that's going to be my play. I go out into the Snorlax, as he does indeed go for the Yawn. At this point in the match, I'm actually kind of behind, and he's got all the momentum. He's definitely carrying most of the momentum, and it's not looking like I'm in a good spot at the moment, but we're going to see if I'm going to be able to bring that back, because he does go for the U-turn. I'm just going to allow Snorlax to go to sleep and go for the Pursuit to get much damage as I can on the Uxie. I may reveal the Pursuit, but I get a good hint as to what Uxie this is as I pop his Cold Berry, meaning that Absol is more likely to sweep now, as I think it's unlikely for him to have Cold Berry on both the Uxie and the Gengar. That would seem over the top to me, as he goes down to his Hitmontop as I fall asleep. So I don't have the best switch into this thing, but I do have my Reuniclus, which basically this thing can't do much to, and I think he's going to predict that play, and he's going to go out into his Kyurem-B onto my Reuniclus switch. So he does this because he knows that Reuniclus is just the biggest problem to his team, and I know that as well. So I'm out of my Reuniclus here, and I'm making decisions. I'm trying to calc. This is a big play, so I'm trying to calc. I'm just trying to figure out what type of Kyurem this is, and none of the calcs are really making sense. So then I'm thinking, wow, this guy could be Draco Plate. And Draco Plate does really, really well, because that means Outrage is going to OHKO my Reuniclus here. If he's Choice Scarfed, then his Outrage is not going to OHKO my Reuniclus. But if he's Draco Plate or Banded, he is going to OHKO my Reuniclus with an Outrage. So I cannot stay in here. Reuniclus is 100% my win con. So basically, I just have to sack something. And because I let Crobat go down, which was not my best play at all, because I need it for defog. So now my Mammoth Sash is focused, so I definitely should have gone for the Endeavor at the beginning. Thunder should be out my hair, and that would have been my play. It's what I said I was going to do, and I hate it when I don't do that. I just get myself on a twist, and I'm like, oh no, I'm wrong. So we're going to see what he goes for. I think I'm going to switch out into my Mamoswine here. Because I think I can live a Dragon Claw if he's Scarfed, or an Outrage. So he's going to go for the Outrage here, and he's just going to drop my Mamoswine. Crit did not matter whatsoever. I'm pretty sure that Mamoswine would have just dropped there anyway. So now I'm here deciding what I want to go out into, and I'm like, wow, this thing, I don't have a switch in, it's going to destroy my life. It's very speedy. None of my mons want to take a hit. Both my speedy mons are dead. So I have to go into M-Ball here, and basically what I have to do is I have to Sucker Punch, and I have to hope that either M-Ball or Absol gets the high roll. If one of them gets the high roll, then I'm going to be able to take out this Kyurem-Black. I'm going to be able to take out this Kyurem-Black. So I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch here, as he has to Outrage. I go for the Sucker Punch. I do not get the high roll with M-Ball. I do not get the high roll at all. I'm Expert Belt, so I don't get damage, and he goes for the Outrage. He just straight up takes me out. He does not get confused here either, so we're in a bit hot. We're in a bit of bother as I go out into the Absol. Now, Absol here does something like, I don't know, 35 to 44%, basically, to this Kyurem-Black. And Manbear Pig got a medium roll, so I need Absol here to get a high roll. If Absol does not get the high roll here, I think I get 6-0'd, unless I can somehow, he gets confused after this turn, set up Acid's Armor with Reuniclus and win from there, which is just seems unlikely. So the only way I win is by getting a high roll. So he's going to click Outrage, I'm going to click Sucker Punch. And I'm going to get a crit. Now that crit is absolutely massive. That pulls Kyurem-Black out of my hair 100%, which is just crazy. Oh my god. And Rhyquin, I'm really, really sorry for that crit. Yeah, you would have had the match from there. Definitely, like, it would have been easy. You would have a much higher differential. So I'm very sorry, but I love M-Absol for getting that crit, because otherwise I literally would have been dunzo funzo. So now I'm thinking it's all to play for. What I'm thinking now is Rhyquin is looking really good. Snorlax is asleep. He can't put me to sleep. He hasn't shown any other way. He doesn't seem to have. I mean, Gengar could have Taunt, and that's the only thing going through my head. But I can just fire for Psychic. If I get off a few Calm Minds, he's not going to be able to do that much to me with Shadow Ball. So I can just fire for Psychic. Taunt is what's going through my head with Gengar. And indeed the Thunderous, but it's the same thing. He can U-turn on me, but if I get an Acid Arm up, he's not going to be doing much to me. And Vaporeon and Hitmontop are literally just set up fodder. So here what I'm going to do is he goes down to the Vaporeon, and this is my chance. I'm just going to go into Reuniclus, and I'm going to try start setting up here. As he goes, just fires off a Scald, I believe. He goes for the Wish. He goes for the Wish because then he can live a knockoff. If I'd SD there, he might have been in a little bit of trouble, but there was no way of me SDing there. So he does switch out into his Uxie here, as I think I'm just going to go for the Calm Mind. Yep, I just go for the Calm Mind here. He can't Yawn me, so this thing does not check me at the moment. It does not check me whatsoever. As Uxie gains the Wisp, I think I'm just going to go for another Calm Mind here, because if I get to +6, I'm going to do a lot. As he goes for the U-turn, actually I think I Acid Armor here. That makes more sense. I really hope I Acid Armor here. As Rhyquin goes down to his Thunder, no, he goes back out into his Vaporeon, as I'm going to go for the Acid Armor. So he doesn't want to risk me going for a Psychic and going into his Gengar or his Hitmontop or his Thunderous, because those are the only things that are going to be able to take me out right now. But maybe should have made a bold play there, but I've got my Acid Armor up, and I'm looking good to go right now. I've literally, that crit with M-Absol has turned this match on its back. All the momentum is in my favor. I've got Calm Minds up, I'm getting Acid Armors up. You don't break Reuniclus when he's like this. All I'm praying is no crit, no crit, no crit. Vaporeon can crit me, that's fine, I can recover it back off. He gets the burn, it doesn't matter, I'm Magic Guard. We're all good to go. I'm going to keep Calm Minding up to a point where I can 2-hit KO his whole team. Oko the Thunderous and Oko that Gengar, easy peasy lemon and squeezy. Uxie doesn't have reliable recovery. I'm just praying, I'm just hoping that Rhyquin does not have anything up his sleeve that's going to be able to stop this sweep, because if I can get rid of the Hitmontop and the Vaporeon, then Absol's looking good to go as well. And Snorlax can Pursuit Trap that Gengar. So all I need to do is get rid of the Vaporeon, get rid of the Hitmontop, and it's looking good, even if he does have something up his sleeve to take me on. But Taunt's too late now. I'm high enough. I'm just going to fire off a Psychic here, I believe. As I go for the Acid Armor, making sure that no U-turns, because if he crit U-turn me, then I need to make sure that my defense is high enough so I can take another one from the Uxie plus the Thunderous. So he's going to keep firing off Scald here, just accepting that I'm going to set up on him. And it dawns on me, why would he just allow me to do that? I'm clearly going for Calm Minds. So I'm just going to fire for Psychic here in case he thinks I'm going up to full and decides to get cheeky with a little switch in. But he doesn't do that. He's literally just sacking off his Vaporeon here. As he goes for a Scald, I'm literally just going to go for the Psychic here and take out the Vaporeon. I'm at enough bulk where I can just sweep his whole team. Reuniclus has got one kill this game. One kill. Okay. So now he's going to go pretty much straight out into his Gengar. He's not even going to think about it. And I'm like, what's going on here? Taunt, Shadow Ball, can't do anything. I'm just going to click Psychic. As he goes for the Clear Smog. Now this is actually a really big play, because Rhyquin actually choked kind of badly here. He choked kind of badly. He still had the Hitmontop around, which basically won after Reuniclus had gone, and he had Destiny Bond on the Gengar. However, if I'd gone for a Calm Mind, which I could have done, I could have gone for a Calm Mind. It would have been fine. I'm max specially defensive. And he went to Destiny Bond, then I could have just set up on this thing. But he goes for the Clear Smog, which is a good play, and gets rid of all my stats. As I'm going to go for the Psychic. Sorry about that choke, man. I maybe should have clicked Calm Mind. I don't know. Destiny Bond wasn't going through my mind at all, not going to be honest. So I'm going to go for the Psychic. I'm going to take out the Gengar. And I'm actually good to go now. I'm good to go. So Thunderous, Hitmontop, and Uxie are all here, and I can set up on all of them. He goes for the U-turn. I think I'm just going to click Acid Armor here. Then nothing on this team can touch me. He's not going to be able to take me out with Uxie from that range. I may click Recover, which would also be my best play. But I think I click Acid Armor. Yeah, I know, I just go for the Recover, so that is good. I'm glad I made a good play for once in my life. Because actually what I should have done with the Reuniclus when that Gengar was in was go out to my Snorlax. It's a complete check to the Gengar, and would have been good to go. I could have set up on everything else anyway. So yeah, I think that was my play. But luckily, I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm looking pretty good now. Now I'm going to click Acid Armor here, so that Thunderous can't do too much to me. And Rhyquin's in a bit of bother here, as we are coming back from 6-3 down, thanks to that crit from M-Absol, and Reuniclus just being an absolute boss. An absolute demon, as he's going to go out into his incarnate, which is the Thunderous incarnate, believe it or not. Is he going to U-turn off? It's going to do 25% to me. I think I'm just going to go for the recover here, and I'm just going to slowly but surely set up on this thing. So I'm going to pick up the space here. It's basically just him going for U-turn, me setting up, and then eventually me taking out his last 3 mons. Spoilers right there. We do win this game 3-0 over Rhyquin and Nidoqueen Park Rangers. GG to you, man. It was a really good game, as I'm just going to keep setting up here. I'm going to go for Psychic just because I knew Thunderous was coming in, and if Hitmontop came in, either of them was going to drop. I don't need to set up Calm Mind because he's not going for special moves, and I am specially defensive, so the only reason I need to set up Calm Minds is for this Uxie to wear it down faster. So I'm actually going to put it on fast here, as I'm literally just setting up away on this Uxie. He's accepted that he's lost here basically, and he's just going to go for Psychics, hope for something. He goes for the U-turn, as I think I don't go for a Psychic here, as he's going to go for the U-turn. He's basically hoping for crits, but a crit won't even take me out from this range, so I am basically 100% good to go. I'm going to recover here just to make sure I'm out of crit range. I'm playing very safe on my Reuniclus, and I'm sorry if that was a bit tedious for you, man, but I just wanted to make sure I got the win. So Reuniclus is actually going to go 10 and 0 in 2 weeks, and goes to second on the MVP race, so that's pretty cool. Next week we are playing Josh and his Texas Turtwigs. His roster is absolutely terrifying. He's in the playoff runs, we're not. We're gonna see if we can spoil his playoff runs basically. I'm just gonna have fun with the season. I'm gonna build properly, but that's fun for me. I really enjoy building in the league format, and you know, we're going to see what we can do. We're now 3-5 with +2 differential because of these last week's wins. Last 2 weeks' wins, we've got a big win against Dom and a kind of lucky win against Rhyquin. But I kind of felt like I haven't had hacks go with me in a while. But that is going to be all from me today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, even though it was post-com, I'm sorry if I was a bit all over the place with it. I was on a tight schedule and I needed to get it done. So that's going to be all from me today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like rating down below. If you're feeling like an absolute legend, then go ahead and smash that subscribe button. But other than that, I'll smell you later.